I'm live. I forgot to do the 30-second countdown thing. Also, so yesterday my dad pointed out that my little Venmo handle right here says Venmo, and I was dying when he told me that. And he's like, "You got to change it." And I was like, "I don't know. It's kind of funny." He's like, "No, you got to change it." I'm like, "Whatever, Dad. You don't understand. I'm an adult." That's not actually what happened, but he was insistent that I change it. Honestly, I think it's hilarious, and I will probably change it, but kind of to grind my dad's gears a little bit, I'm going to keep it like this. Venmo. Venmo sounds like a little kid trying to say Venmo. Venmo, mama, mama, they say you money on Venmo. Mama, mama, can you, mama, send me value on Venmo. Can I get your iPad, play YouTube? Mama. So send me some Venmo, send me some money on Venmo. It's different than Venmo if you're enjoying these streams. And if you would like to purchase a CD, I can hand deliver you one in Chicago, or I can mail you one if you're not in Chicago. Just Venmo me $10 or more, and I will get you a CD. I am also a creativity coach, and I was coaching people on creativity yesterday, and we had an amazing day. And if that's something you're interested in, send me a message, give me a call. We can figure out. Basically, my goal as a creativity coach is to help you be unstuck, help you get out of your own way, help you clarify the steps between where you are and where you want to be, and help you get where your feet are and then take the right step instead of being lost in thinking that there's these unattainable steps or taking steps that don't really go in the right direction. So there's my sales pitch for the day. I don't have a website and I spelled Venmo wrong. This is a great business model. This is a great business model. I am an adult in a Rugrat shirt. I used to have a friend who made fun of this shirt in a mean way, and now she's not my friend because I'm an adult. I can do what I want. If that doesn't sell you on buying one of my CDs or setting up a coaching call for creativity coaching, I don't know what will, man. Wow. Amazing. Live streams give me so much energy. I was feeling a little tough this morning. My sleep schedule has been shifted later than I would like since my Milwaukee weekend this past weekend, where I had some 2 a.m. drives. Last night I went to the Annoyance Theater Comedy Open Mic. So my topic today, I always got to say the title before I start screwing around because then I forget it. I think it was something about community and something else. Who knows what the something else? Danny doesn't. He can't see it anywhere. Venmo, send me a Venmo at Danny Bauer on Venmo. But okay, I want to talk about community. So a couple things. Oh, I think it was community and loud mistakes. Yes. Yes, good. So I want to talk about community because community is cool, and I value being a community leader, a community member, somebody who is integral to making communities happen. And we'll go through my day backwards yesterday. Last night, I did an open invite to the group text for my comedy class about going to this open mic. And it ended up being 3 of us from class went, me and Jacob and Chris. We went and got dinner, and then we went to the open mic. And unfortunately, it's like a raffle thing. So Chris didn't get to perform. He got put on the wait list on the like you go first next week list. But Jacob got to perform, and I got to perform. And it was really fun to hang out with them outside of class. We talked about class. We talked about comedy. We got to know each other a little more, kind of talk some of the more so what do you do? Where do you live? Kind of like more base generic questions. And we got to talk about what we were getting out of class and how we felt about it. And then we went to the open mic, and it was so much easier to be there and not be scared of sounding bad or looking bad. Cause it's I got homies here. So we're all in this together. We're all potentially going to suck at this together. So let's do this. And it was really fun. Also, that was my second time there. And just from showing up to Second City things, comedy things and stuff, I had some people I recognized, some friends there that I got to interact with a little bit and hang with. Shout outs to Marshall and Lily, some improv friends. It was good to see them. It was really fun. And I want to talk about this other thing, loud mistakes. but let me rewind to earlier in my day. So earlier in my day, I was part of a couple Zoom meetings, one of which was the coaching call for the 90 Days to Unlock Your Creative Freedom challenge that I am co-leading with Derek. And so there's a group of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of us, including me and Derek, who are doing weekly calls because we've all committed to doing a challenge that will push us beyond where we've ever been for 90 days. So someone in there, she wants to do public speaking. Another person wants to record a 5-song album. I'm going to do this show in September, and my goal is to get 500 tickets sold. Derek's going to write a book. Someone else is doing a podcast, and somebody else is looking to create their coaching business and get their dream clients. So we just had a meeting where we talked about wins and losses, and we shared where we were at, and we held each other accountable. And in the meeting, basically everybody committed to something. Everybody committed to doing something in the next few days. It's really cool to have a community. We're in every different time zone in the country. There's people in California, Colorado, Chicago, New Jersey, Georgia, or North Carolina. There's people in every time zone in this call, and just this community, the accountability and what's the word for building each other up, inspiration or motivation that comes from a group is really powerful. Matt Lewis is in the group, and he shared that he landed on this brand for himself of saying he wants to do loud mistake coaching, where he's got this philosophy to share with people to make loud mistakes. And we all love that phrase. And it's so cool because I think mistakes are such a specter, a boogeyman that we're so afraid of having. And he's making this radical proposition of make loud mistakes, like do it big and let it be a huge mistake. And then you can get over the fear of making mistakes, and you can learn so much more from your loud mistake than your tiny mistake. I remember in band class, even as early as middle school, they would encourage us. It's like, play with conviction, because a wrong note played with conviction is better than a right note played timidly. And a right note played timidly actually becomes a wrong note. So just always play with conviction, because then your chances of being a right note are actually way higher. I'm loving this Venmo. Venmo me if this is helpful. Venmo me. Send me a Venmo. Venmo. Dad, do you like this? And then Amy in the group, she said something really cool. She said, we were just talking about making time to work on a goal every day. And she said, sometimes the 2-minute blocks of time are more productive than the 2-hour blocks of time, or the 2-minute choices are more productive. And that was really awesome, because I think I have definitely been there where I'm like, okay, I'm going to set aside 4 hours to work on this thing. And I do 4 piss poor, really unfocused hours. Maybe it's I'm going to practice piano for 4 hours, but half that time I'm watching YouTube and noodling, or I play something and then I pull out my phone. I'm on my phone, or I'm doing the laundry in the middle of it too. So I keep getting up to change the laundry, and it's not actually 4 hours of we practiced. But then there's times where it's I have 5 minutes before I got to go. I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes, turn my phone over and boogie. And then in 5 minutes, I get a lot done. So it was a good reminder that little bits of work towards your goal can sometimes be the eureka moment you need. After the meeting, I committed to sending an email to the booking guy at Epiphany about getting lunch together to discuss strategy. So right when the call was done, I took 90 seconds to send him an email. Draft up and send him an email. And he emailed me back. He said he doesn't have time to get lunch right now because the season's starting and he's just swamped, but he wanted to talk strategy. So that's really cool. It was just 2 minutes right there. It's this is something that could bring me towards that. And actually, I'll share this exercise because that came from this exercise we did as a group, which is really powerful. And I would be remiss to not share it with you, because this exercise could change your life. So in this book, Experiments Never Fail, one of the core tenets is to be a little different every day. And, he talked about, he said, like, instead of saying, I want to be the CEO, what if you said, I want to be a little better every day? Or just try things a little different every day. I've noticed sometimes in the modern world of like, be more productive, be better, get more done, be more efficient, you can get really burned out and you can start to feel like a robot. And focusing on just being different creates a space to well, first of all, you might have this narrow idea of what's better. It might be like, oh, better would be less sleep, or better would be more hours spent on the thing, or better would be, a nicer camera for my video or whatever. So you might have this narrow conception of better that might not actually be better, but you've got this story that it's better. And focusing on being different will open up the door to try stuff that might not be better. In fact, you will come up with stuff that is certainly not better, but it'll get you creative. It'll get you thinking in a different way. So we did this exercise yesterday in the group where we set a timer for 3 minutes and we all brainstormed something we could do that would be different. And just try to brainstorm. It's like, what's something I could do that's different than what I usually do? Not better, not worse, no judgment to the quality of the thing, just something that would be different, period. So I brainstormed a list, and that was one of the things that came up on my list was ask the booking guy, the talent buyer at Epiphany to get lunch. And here, I'll just read my list to you. Like, not all of these are good ideas, and I'm not going to do all of them, but I actually haven't read this since yesterday. So here's what I wrote down in 3 minutes of brainstorming things I could do that would be different. Set up a full band in public. Sell CDs in the park. Tell 10 strangers about my show or my band. Invite people to the show at the doors of a more famous band's show. Invite friends onto the live stream. That's a great idea too. I should do that. Ask more established people to collaborate with me. Ask the booking guy out to lunch. Film a fun day with Safety Squad. I didn't write this, but I was thinking like go to Six Flags with the band and have a fun day and film some stuff. Record a ukulele video. Offer coaching in real life. Go to a show and be the #1 fan. Oh, that's fun. Go live on a gig. Oh, this one's fun too. Be really embarrassing on purpose. Kiss a dog. Book a comedy show. So these are all just things where I was like thinking about being different. And some of them I probably won't try all these, but like it was like I wouldn't have thought of, let me ask the booking guy to get lunch to talk strategy, see what I can learn from him, see how we can work together to make this show amazing, were it not for focusing on doing something different. And everybody in the group came up with something cool. Amy is going to go live on Facebook tomorrow, which is different and new. Jose is going to go to an art museum for inspiration. I can't remember what everybody said they're going to do. Oh, I think Baraket, who wants to make a podcast, is going to reach out to people with more established podcasts to ask if he can pick their brain and have a conversation with them. And I think what we got out of the group yesterday that was really powerful was we did this 3-minute exercise of try something different, of write down things you could do that would be different and see what kind of stuff jumps out as surprising or exciting or new. And then we had this insight of sometimes the 2-minute task is the best task you can do. And so kind of putting those together, if you can carve out 5 minutes today to brainstorm 3 minutes of what's something I could do different. First of all, already doing that is different. Brainstorming that list, you've officially done something different. Congratulations. You are a little different today than you are yesterday, which according to the book, Experiments Never Fail, is the path to success. So congratulations when you do that today, viewer, because I know you will, because you want to have a good life and you're watching me because you know I've got something I can share that's new. So do 3 minutes of brainstorming ideas. And then when one of those ideas speaks to you, do the 2-minute version of it. And then in 5 minutes, you have already permanently changed the trajectory of your life. You've already set into motion a commitment to creativity and a commitment to being bold, being different, being brave, trying something new, creating in a way you've never created before in 2 minutes, in 5 minutes, 3 minutes plus 2 minutes. So to loop it all the way back around to community, that would not have emerged. This idea wouldn't be shared right now if it weren't for the community created in that Zoom call of this 90-day challenge community. And last night, I don't know if I would have made it to the Annoyance Theater. I probably would have gone, but I wouldn't have had nearly as much fun if it wasn't for the community that's come from comedy class. You know, we could do comedy class and just everybody goes to class and hangs out at class and leaves. But I've been deliberate about reaching out to people about getting together outside of class. I've hung with Hannah from class a couple times. Now I've hung with Jacob and Chris and done an open mic with them. I've done comedy with Hannah, worked on stuff with her and worked on stuff with them. And other people in class are interested in being involved too. It just, you know, well, we've all got our lives, but community forming from we all agreed to do this thing, so we all have something in common. So like, let's like hang out and iron sharpens iron, and community builds up more community. It's when you have people who support you, who love you, who are focused on friendship and fun, like you are. Drew Delnicky, you always call me at the worst times. Get out of here. Just kidding. I'm going to call him back. I love that guy. He just released an album, Drew Delnicky. Check that out. See, community. Rising Tide, iron sharpens iron. Drew's a homie. He writes great music. He released great music. You should know about him. Check him out on streaming services. I'm on one of the tracks too. So, and Venmo me, send me a Venmo, Danny-Bauer, if you get insight out of this. Also, I'll just plug it again. CDs are $10. If you want a CD, Drew just texted me and said, I hate you. LMAO. I hope he's watching right now. Drew, I hate you too. If you want a CD, Venmo me $10 or more, and I will either mail you one or hand deliver you one if you live close by. And if you're interested in doing some coaching to unlock your creative potential, to become creative beyond your wildest dreams, if you need somebody to not only hold you accountable, but help you unlock insights and figure out where and why you're stuck and how to get unstuck, I believe I could help you. I know I could help you if we work together and have a good match. So send me a message if you're interested in that. Okay, cool. What else? This is a lot already, but community is great and loud mistakes are great. Oh, I guess I want to share that too. When I did comedy last night, I tried some new jokes. There's nothing louder of a mistake than telling a joke that people don't laugh at on stage at a comedy open mic. And it's painful and scary to do that. It sucks. It sucks to get up there, tell a joke you think is funny and have people not laugh. But you'll never know your joke isn't funny until you tell it in front of strangers who aren't going to like pity laugh or don't, you know, because even your friends will laugh at stuff you say where they know you so well, it's like naturally funnier to them, you know? Shout out to my boy Matheson, one of my best friends. I probably laugh at everything he says. It's Venmo, Dad. Mark Bauer. He's here. He's here to be angry at me spelling Venmo wrong. And for every day he's mad about it, I will keep it Venmo a day longer because it's really funny to me. Yeah, loud mistake. Also, I was thinking about that before. This is a loud mistake. Getting on live and spending a week accidentally having my Venmo say Venmo. But whatever. It's like I don't know. It's just like having the courage to say I want to put up a way for people to pay me up here, and like spelling it wrong. And like, who cares? Like, it doesn't make me stupid. It doesn't make me lazy. It doesn't make me any of these things that I could assume a typo makes me. Honestly, I think I'm like excited about how silly it is. It's like it's funny. Venmo, send me a Venmo. But yeah, so I told some jokes last night. Some of them didn't go well and some of them did go well, but it was great to be on stage and I got to experience a great moment. I put it on YouTube, well, all my video platforms, where I told a joke and it didn't really land very well. And I kind of made it funny, made it entertaining by after the punchline. So the joke was, I was like, here's some wedding stories from hell. It's like a few years ago, I played a wedding of a couple that met at church camp. And it was a dry wedding. And, you know, they kept saying, Jesus is with us. Jesus is with us. But I was sitting there drinking water. It's like, where is he? I need him to turn this into wine. And nobody really laughed. So then I went, and then people laughed at that. And then I just like kept like doing like this goofy pose. And people were laughing and like cheering and like in with the fun. Like I was like, it was like, okay, the punchline didn't land, so let me just like wave my arms and be crazy. And I got to practice some physical comedy that I never really done on stage before. I also know that's like part of me. Like when I'm being funny for my friends, I do have a big physical element that I have not incorporated into stand-up yet because I'm still a stand-up baby. I've only done stand-up on stage approximately 10 times. Actually, I do think I've crossed the 10-time threshold. That's pretty freaking cool. That's a milestone right there. That's worth celebrating. Yeah, well, so make loud mistakes and be a part of a community. And if your community doesn't value that, if the community you're currently part of has this like be perfect purity nature to it, if when you make a mistake, you're made to feel, yes, Shauna, we should definitely have our bands fight at a show. Are you playing that show out at Elburn Hall tonight? If so, good luck. And wherever that is, go check out Shauna. It's outside of Chicago. If I have a viewer out there, check out Shauna play with Thought Dog tonight. So make loud mistakes and be a part of a community that welcomes loud mistakes. So Dad, you hear that? This loud mistake Venmo, it's here to stay because mistakes are good. Good. Yeah, awesome. Well, there's 4 people hanging out here. This is really cool. I love all you guys. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to share my thoughts. These are so helpful to me, and I'm so grateful that other people keep tuning in and it's helpful to you. If you like this, message me. Please send me a message. I'm really open to talk. I'm really open to elaborate on stuff and create bigger community. I don't want this just to be I talk on here and you listen and that's that. Like, if you're here listening to me, we're friends and we are resonating on a frequency. And I'm in Chicago. If you're in Chicago, I'm down the street from you. So like, let's hang out. Let's collaborate. Let's make loud mistakes together. Let's build community together. Cool. Well, this has been 22 minutes. Send me a Venmo if you want a CD, $10. And if you're interested in creativity coaching, unlocking your creative potential, I know I can help you out. Send me a message and we'll see if we can set something up. So I'm at Firewood Barbecue tonight with the homies, Luke Engel and Evan Levine. It's a really, really fun gig, fun show in Wicker Park. Great food. Come hang out. It's going to be awesome. So, all right, friends, stay hydrated. Get outside. It's beautiful. I was just doing pull-ups in the park and it was beautiful. And there's lots of pretty ladies. I asked one if she could give me her phone number, but she said she had a boyfriend. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Bye, guys.